So here we are, 1-1, playing terribly, should be about 5-0 down. We now have 10 men. This is the Football Manager is Ruining My Life YouTube series. Okay, so as the title suggests, Football Manager is ruining my life. I love it to bits, but yeah, I feel like I could be doing a lot better outside of the game in life. Achieved a lot more things had this game never came into my life back in the early days of Championship Manager and the Football Manager changeover. I think 2005 was it? And ever since then, yeah, it's just got in the way of everything I should be achieving. But I have no regrets. We're okay. But I want to know if you have any stories where this game may have got in the way. Maybe you've been, even in current situations, should be working from home. And really, you've got this game on in the background. Have you lost a job over it? Have you lost partners over it? You know what I mean? When you're waiting for a job interview, you should be thinking of a job interview, but all you can think about is your January transfer window that's coming up. That kind of thing. Yeah. Any excellent saves you've had, anything that you're proud of, you'd like to share, comment below in the thing. I've never done a YouTube channel before. I have no intention of making money off this. I just thought it'd be a good laugh and try and make this game justifiable in its existence. Yeah, to try and actually make it worth something. So yeah, any stories, anything you want to add about your saves or any way it may have ruined your life or is still ruining your life or just getting in the way, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to read some out. So we're going in deep. We started the season with Valencia. We're going to restore the fallen giant back in, especially, what, 2004, I think the last time they won the La Liga. So we'll go from there and we'll see how we get on. Okay, so already we can see from our balance there, bottom right hand side, that we're in for a long old time. 5.4 million transfer budget. The wage budget doesn't look too tidy from first glance either, does it? So we'll go from there. So Valencia, let's see what we've got to deal with. We'll check the emails in a bit. Normally got quite a good academy, the Valencia academy. I think that's how they get by. But they've lost a lot of players, haven't they? So Ferran Torres has gone to Man City. Kondogbia has left. There's quite a lot going on. So check the squad out very quickly. Okay, excellent. Okay, so potential-wise, we're looking all right, I think, because I think there's a lot to work with. I mean, already having a look at it, there's going to be a lot of goodness me, a lot of changes needed to be made. Kevin Gamero's in the team, good old boy, my go-to on the old FIFA games back in the day. Yeah, so let's get checking some emails and then we'll go from there. I don't want to hype it up too much. Tactical direction required. We'll get onto that in a bit. I won't bore you with that bit. I'll look at it in a sec. Preseason preparations. Okay. Espanyol, Liverpool, nice. Yeah, that'll be interesting. See how we get on with that. Yeah, whatever. I haven't played the new game. There's a lot of change in this new one in terms of your interaction with the media or how you talk to players and things like that. So that'll be interesting to figure out as we go along. I'm not one for tutorials of being taught how to do the game. So we'll worry about that in a second. So tactics wise, I will delve into that very quickly. Like to have a few tactics on the go. One that I'm my normal go-to tactic, maybe a counter attack, and then maybe something a bit more defensive or a bit more aggressive than our normal tactics. So I'm going to play around with that, and I'll be back with you in 3, 2, 1. So tactics wise, we've got 3 tactics, 2 of which I'm quite familiar with. The third one, I don't know, I did some research and I quite like the look of it. I've never tried it before. So we thought we'd give it a go. So we've got a standard 4-3-3. Played around with the idea of having the attacker here as a false 9, but don't really like that personally. I like the striker to be up front and just get on the end of stuff, really. So Maxi Gomez is our man at the moment. So looking at the squad, as you can see, some good players, some average players I'm not really too sure about. I'm looking at Gabriel in the centre half there, but my only memories of Gabriel is that time at Arsenal, which wasn't great, was it? So I'm sure Arsenal fans would agree. So Silerson, remember him for the World Cup 2014. I can't believe he's about 30 odd years old now. It's crazy. I don't know where time has gone. Guedes, hold on to him. He's got a bit about him, hasn't he? Gaia, obviously wanted by PSG, as you can see here, I think it is. So potential there to sell him. I think he is 25 years old, so you should get quite a bit for him. I mean, because our financial status is diabolical, isn't it? Let's have a quick look at this. So yeah, I'm guessing there's no European football either. So definitely one of our first aims is to try and get back in the Champions League, at least get ourselves into the Europa League at the end of this season. I think they finished 9th last year, Valencia. So, and they had the Gary Neville years as well. So I'm pretty confident I could do a better job than him. Obviously, we'll see how we get on. So, okay, so back to the tactics without wasting too much time. So we've gone for a 4-3-3. Will be our main tactic going forward. Positive play. We like to have a bit of possession, play out from the back. Next tactic, we've gone for a bit of counter attack. So your big games away, Barcelona, home or away, probably Real Madrid, Atletico, Villarreal, the way they're going at the moment. Obviously, these players won't be playing in these positions when it comes around to it. Like Lee Kang here will definitely not be up front. So yeah, so that hopefully, soak up a bit of play out the back still, and just try and hit them on the break where we can. And then the final attack, I don't know, I just saw this online. I quite like the look of it. I like having the 2 players up front, the 3 in the midfield, all Messiers. Yeah, it's got something about it, but we'll see how we get on. This one I'm not sure about. So the 4-3-1-2. We'll see how we go on. We need to get the right players into the right positions and stuff like that. Looking at our staff, I mean, coaching wise, I think we're okay. So look, goalkeeper coaches, we're sorted, best in the league on all 3 of those things, which is pretty good. Second behind Barcelona on this one. Second again behind Barcelona. Second Barcelona. Yeah, third. So yeah, we're pretty much there. Coaching wise, we're looking pretty tidy, pretty happy with that. Scouting, however, is not good enough. I mean, look at this. 10th. 12th. I mean, come on, let's have a look. There's only one of them with the green stats here by the looks of it. Yeah, so Marion looks to be our go-to guy. I don't really want to be spending our little wage budget on staff, but I've got to get a better scouting than that. Just have to do it. So we'll look at that shortly. Look at 10th and 12th. Terrible stuff. Okay, the medical team, yeah, we're pretty cozy with that. Third. Sports science second. So yeah, that's not the end of the world. We can work around that. Scouting wise, that needs to be sorted. So next job, sort the scouts out, put a short list together, go through the squad, try and look at areas we need to improve on, because I'm not really too happy with the team. I can see why they finished 9th. Potential wise, a lot of there. We put a lot of the youngsters in from the academy, which we did whilst we're doing the tactics out as well. So Perez, he goes in there. I can't pronounce half the names on this either. So yeah, Kang I can get away with. Hugo Gonzalez got a bit of potential. Attacking left, attacking right, left back. Not even going to try and say that. So we'll see how we get on. So I am going to make some transfers. Going to sell some players, hopefully. Maybe get a bit of money for Gaia. Hopefully that could be a catalyst to get some players in, some good players in. But first, let's go and meet our club's visions and expectations, shall we? Let's negotiate this. Sign players under the age of 23. Okay, so we're going to look for some bargain wonder kids. If anyone knows any, and pop it in the thing below. That'd be great. Youth system, fine. Happy to do that. It's cheaper. Good youth academy. Sign players to sell for profit. Very rarely happens with me on this game. I normally get murked when trying to sell a player. Everyone you try and buy in this game tries to bump you up by 20 million, but you cannot ever sell anyone for their value on this blooming thing. End of season, finish in the Europa Cup spot. Okay, pretty confident we can do that. Obviously, our contract expires at the end of the 23 season, so yeah, I'm pretty confident. I think we do better than that, to be honest. So there's no negotiation really. I'm quite happy to go forward with that. Become self-sustainable. Excellent. Okay, next. Thank you. Qualify for the Europa League. So what's the difference in a couple of million here? Wage budget is quite increased. I don't know. Yeah, qualify for the Champions Cup through the league. Top 4 in Spain, isn't it? I mean, I said I was confident. I don't know how confident I am having looked at the team and knowing the strength of the other teams that are in the league. So Seville, Villarreal, a good side. Betis have turned into a good side. Sociedad are a good side at the moment, aren't they? So you obviously got the top 3. Madrid, Atletico, and Barcelona. I'm gonna bottle it and go for Europa Cup. Don't want to embarrass myself online as well. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to go for some transfers. I'm going to make some changes. Get a scout in. Definitely going to get ourselves a scout in. I'm not going to bother too much with the coaching side of things. We look quite good. So give me another 5 seconds or so of your time, and I will have an update for you and be ready to go for the start of the season in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here we are. We have done a pre-season. We'll have a look at fixtures and stuff in a second. Transfer window was very underwhelming. Let's put it that way. I couldn't do anything. Like, yeah, couldn't sign anyone that I wanted to get. Maybe I set my targets too high. Tried to find some good wonder kids. Couldn't. We tried all summer to get rid of Gamero because he's on 105 grand a week, which is just too much, really. So I did get one player in, maybe. Potentially another one on the way, but it's looking unlikely. We'll have a look anyway. Transfer history, here we go. So we've got Eric Garcia on loan, young Man City wonder kid. Would love to sign him, however, he will cost an absolute fortune. We have the grand total 3.6 million to play around with once we had adjusted the wage structure. Okay, so we've got Rafael Santos Bor from River Plate for 2.5 million. Hoping he does the business. Stats look okay. Got ourselves a scout in. Scout's happy with how he's getting along. He's got caps for Colombia, although it's only at 24, which is a bit underwhelming, I guess. So yeah, it's a 4-star. Current ability, it's not bad. Does the job. 2.5 million. Can't complain too much. Outgoings, no one left. Obviously all the stuff that happened in the summer prior. The Torres, Kondogbia, 31 million for those two is ridiculous. Should be getting a lot more than that. Coquelin, Villarreal, interesting player. Yeah, so in terms of our schedule, so pre-season was okay. Obviously we lost to Liverpool 4-1, which was pretty poor. But yeah, Espanyol 6-1, 3-0, 4-3 against Werder Bremen. First game of the season is now, as promised, so that will be against Real Palace, so I'm guessing is Real Betis, but it's still on the colour of the logo. So a quick look. Yeah, Joaquin.
Yeah, so rather annoyingly, my microphone that I was using at the time decided to stop working. So what we got as far as me saying Joaquin, and then it cut out on me. So all we would have missed is the press conference, which was fairly dull. Tactical briefing for Real Betis, which is fine. So what you're left with is a recording of the first game of the season without me talking over it and me pulling my hair out. As you can tell from the introduction, it doesn't go according to plan. Or does it? So, yeah, watch the video. I hope you enjoy it. I'll upload another video soon, hopefully. Again, I've never done this before. Hopefully it's okay. I probably sound terrible, probably very dull, but as is everything in life, you kind of learn as you go along. So episode 2 will be more game-based instead of me just waffling on all the way through it. So enjoy the game. Catch you later. Cheers. Bye.